So my name is Suad Abdeljaber. I am currently in the TESOL master's program, and I anticipate to graduate next semester, actually, God willing. So hopefully that all goes smoothly. And then a little bit about my background. I'm born and raised in Chicago, but I've lived in many different areas of the world. So I've lived in Jordan and taught there. And I've also lived in Texas and taught there as well, and in Chicago as well. So what sparked my interest in this program specifically is an experience I had actually teaching abroad in Jordan. So going into Jordan, I was super confident because I am a native speaker of the Arabic language and I'm excellent at English as well. So I went in overly confident and realized that translating wasn't enough to be able to teach effectively, even though I know both the languages that the students speak. And so dealing with that deficiency as a teacher felt like being a fish drowning in water, and I definitely just did not want to leave the country of Jordan feeling that way. And so as soon as I stepped foot into the USA, I was determined to find a program that fit the needs of addressing this kind of deficiency that I felt within myself. And so far, it's been a lovely experience being able to kind of collect tools to add to my toolbox to be able to efficiently teach students, regardless of age, regardless of the language that they speak, and just being able to communicate efficiently and effectively with all my students across the board. So one lesson that I've really taken to heart with all of the learning that I've been doing is just really learning and understanding how to be inclusive for our students. So regardless of where they come from, just being inclusive and sensitive of their diverse backgrounds. So coming from an Arab background myself and growing up in an immigrant household, this is something that I definitely felt a kind of loss at in the school system myself. And so going into teaching as a prospective teacher, I want to be able to be inclusive, not just with differentiation at the instruction level, but being able to make students feel seen and valued, just by including little touches of their culture here and there, or being able to connect with my students at a deeper level to make learning more engaging and more interesting at every level. And this way, teaching becomes more interesting and engaging for the teacher and the student as well. And so that's something that with every class and with every lesson that I have since beginning this program, this is something that's been stressed, and it's something that is very personal to me, and something that I strive to provide for all of my students going forward. So I do feel that this program specifically opens so many doors for me. I am someone who likes to place my roots in different places of the world. So like I said at the beginning, I've lived in many different places, and I feel like with a degree like this, I'm able to teach anywhere in the world, and I'm able to teach at any grade level, and even beyond teaching in my personal life. When I'm speaking with people, I've seen that the skills that I'm attaining in this program are able to be used real time. And so that's something that I definitely feel like I'm benefiting from in the moment, and that I definitely will be able to benefit from forever. And another thing is, this program has really taught me, especially with inclusivity, that I am able to practice my personal views on life with every facet of teaching. And so one proponent that I'm really big on is social justice. And this program has taught me that I'm able to include that in my teaching as well. And this is something that students appreciate and sometimes need. And so whether my students are going through difficult times in their lives because they have family in Burundi or in Palestine or in other places of the world that are facing colonization or oppression. This is a way where I can bring in communication and have them effectively learn how to communicate their ideas and be and practice communicative competence to be able to express how they feel and be able to express how what experiences they're going through. And this holds so much power because our voices can be revolutionary and they are part of history. And so that's something that I from the first moment that I've ever stepped foot in a classroom, this is something that I've always wanted to bring with me into every class. And so this is something that gives me power and gives my students power and ultimately makes the world a better place. And so that's something that this program has showed me as well, that I'm able to do, and so that I can make a difference in the world every day.